Tok, tick, tock. Welcome to Wacky Wednesday, where we talk about wacky, weird stuff every single week. This one's not that weird, but we just want to talk about it, and it is TikTok actually dangerous? What's up with everything? And let's just get into it. So first, it's very important to talk about that I'm trying to be as unbiased as I can be in this. I do not use TikTok. I've had it installed at multiple times throughout my whole entire life. I used to have Musical.ly before I got bought out by ByteDance back in 2018. So I'm part of that life. So here's an important thing. ByteDance, who are they? They are the parent company of TikTok. And that's kind of like how Google's the parent company of YouTube, right? So ByteDance was founded by Zhang Yiming, who is the second richest man in all of China. He also worked for Microsoft back in 2008, but only for less than a year, so that's kind of irrelevant. So TikTok is a Chinese company, owned by a Chinese company who was founded and owned partially by Zhang Yiming, the second richest man in China. But TikTok is also banned in China, which is kind of a red flag. So that's a little bit of a red herring, because they do have an app similar to TikTok, also owned by ByteDance. It's called Douyin, and basically it's like the Chinese version of TikTok. It has similar layouts, but China is very strict on what they allow online, right? So it is extremely strict on what can be on there. Even minors are not even allowed to be on there more than an hour each day. China also has other rules, not really related to TikTok per se, but China is very strict on what kids can do online though. So like if you're a minor, you can't even play video games throughout the week. You have to wait till the weekend, and I believe that caps off at 3 hours a day on the weekend. So they're just strict all over. The thing about Douyin, it was actually made a year before TikTok was, and it has just stayed as the Chinese TikTok, where TikTok is international, but they do not share any servers. They don't share the content. Like if you upload on TikTok, it won't be there over there. So they are two different entities, but very similar in layout and features. Yeah, China has it banned in China. So let's talk about some other bans. India, the second biggest populated country, also banned. So in the number one most populated and in the number two, banned fully. Crazy. It's also banned in Iran and some other Middle Eastern countries. Now in France, America, Australia, New Zealand, UK, and some other countries, it is banned on government devices, so there are those bans. And Montana, the state in the United States, has it banned fully, but that doesn't go into effect until 2024. So why is it banned in all these countries, right? Well, first, China's a little bit of an outlier. Technically, it's not fully banned because they have that sister app. They just wanted more control, and that's why TikTok itself is banned. But for these other countries, it's banned because of one real reason, and that reason is it's Chinese, and they don't want the Chinese to have their citizens' data. Again, TikTok has access to your phone, meaning that it has access to your text messages, contacts, even your copy and paste that you do. It has access to your shopping habits, and all that data, just like all other websites collect, could be potentially shared with the CCP or the Chinese government, but it's not. And how do we know that it's not? The CIA did an investigation. They said, hey, they have the potential to be able to share it, but they haven't shared any data with the Chinese government. Which, basically, all this whole entire Hufflepuff, whatever you want to call it, is just potential. Like, they want it banned off the potential, but not because anything actually happened. TikTok basically spies on you just the same amount as Google does, but it's not American, so it's bad. At least that's what America's government really says, right? Now, there are other concerns with TikTok, such as mental illness, sexualization of teenagers, and just the overall effects on society. But that can be contributed to almost any type of social media, not just TikTok. So that's not really a concern of mine in this video, and I'm not going to go too much in depth on that at all. Like, literally, this is it. This right here. TikTok has a lot of other side effects, not just the government spying on you. You should look into it for yourself and maybe get a dumb phone. But that's not here nor there. So all in all, you can do what you want, right? You are a free person, and if you want to stay on TikTok, go ahead. I, however, like my own country to spy on me, and so that's why I stick with YouTube Shorts, because if anybody's gonna spy, it better be the US government, not the Chinese government. Fuck those communies. Communies? Fucking commies. So, like, go YouTube Shorts. So again, I'll waste my life how I want to waste it. You waste yours how you want to waste it. Just know that the potential of hazard is out there. And I just love you. I hope you liked today's video, and I hope you have a good one. Spread love, peace, and hope.